Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Dempsey. I'm a Blue Status presenter with Younique and I'm going to be speaking to you about branding. Now, when we talk about branding, everybody seems to think of celebrity eras, who are we, what do we do, and having a logo and all of this stuff. But branding goes a lot further than that. To be able to brand yourself properly, you need to know yourself 100%. And I know that this can be a little bit tricky for some of our younger presenters because I've found at the age of 26 that I didn't really know me and know me really well until I got sort of into my mid-20s, when I sort of began to know my style, know my look, know what colours to wear and what was me. And I sort of spent a lot of my younger years being a bit of a sheep and following the trends and things, and now I sort of know, do you know what, this is me. I like my crazy hair and I like my warm toned makeup, and I sort of began to acknowledge who I was as a person and what I stood for and what I believed in. So if you're not 100% sure on who you are and you want some help on finding yourself, I strongly suggest doing some self-development and spending some time acknowledging you and who you are, because the only way you're gonna produce a really 100% heartfelt brand is if it is 100% you and you're not copying somebody else. It needs to be all you and what you like and how you want to portray yourself. A really good little tip for finding out how people see you, how are you portraying yourself, is to ask. So go around, ask 20 people or post it on your social media, what word would they use to best describe you? Now, when I did this little training tip, I was blown away, because when I want to think about me as a person, I like to think of myself as fun and bubbly and a bit of a chatterbox, and that's what I tell everybody, is that I am the makeup junkie chatterbox. And the answers that came back from that post was just unbelievable, and it sort of made me think, wow, do you know, I'm so much more than just a makeup junkie chatterbox. So ask your friends, ask your family, what one word would they use to describe you, and you'll see a bit of a pattern developing and you'll think, wow, that's my brand, that is my brand, that is what I am. And from there you can start to progress a little bit more. So if somebody said, oh, you remind me of a princess, you're just pink and sparkly, well, there's your brand. If somebody says, oh, you're just so sophisticated and elegant, there's your brand. You know who you are, and people know who you are. Your friends will definitely tell you exactly who you are. So use that as a starting point for your brand. You're then going to go on to be able to design business cards and blitz cards and cover photos, and you will begin to form your business style and what it's all about. If you are more formal, you can go with the more formal approach. If you're more bubbly, you can go with the more bubbly, chatty approach, and you'll begin to develop this just aura around you that surrounds your business, and it's just going to make it so much easier for you to figure out how you're going to communicate with people, how are people going to look at you, and you'll begin to balance those interactions, and you'll know exactly how to deal with yourself and deal with your business. Use your passion and use your excitement. Now, I say this to every single girl on my team: if you're passionate about it, it will become you. You will eat, breathe, sleep your business. And I've been doing it from the day I joined because I'm just too excited and I'm kind of go big or go home. But some people take a little bit more encouragement. But finding your brand gets you really excited and it becomes a part of you, and you become passionate about it because it is almost like your right arm. You won't be able to live without it because you'll just constantly be wanting to develop and progress and make it into something huge. Be an open book with people. And when I say this, I don't mean you need to be sharing your personal life and things like that. Like, you obviously, we all have the right to keep some things to ourselves, but share what you think. Share your appearance. What do you like to wear? What's your style? Who are you? Your dreams and your goals and your lifestyle. So be almost like your own little celebrity. I did a post a couple of weeks ago about the brand man. Now, the brand man is a little person that I made up, and he is you. So you are your very own brand man or lady, whoever. You have your face, which is your billboard. This is where you show your products. Make sure that it is always there. It's always on show. You have your brain for your amazing ideas, you have your hands to do things with, your legs to keep on moving, and your heart, which is where your passion is. So make sure that you're always portraying yourself as a business. You are your brand. You don't see Kim Kardashian having a day off. You don't see her taking a slack day. She's always there, dressed up, shown up, and ready to do business. So make sure that you're always preparing yourself for those new prospects, for those new customers. You just don't know where you're going to find them. You could find them in Tesco's, you could find them walking down the street, walking your dog, taking your kids to the park. You could always bump into potential Y sisters, those girls that are just going to be like, oh my goodness, she rocks up to the park every Tuesday with her kids looking $1 million. I need to know how she does this. And you're going to start conversations. That is it for me on branding, because if not, I'm just going to keep waffling on. I could talk about it forever. It's like my favourite subject. I love talking about branding. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to ask. There are a million Y sisters, and there's so many of them on this website, and we're all happy to help. And I want everybody to experience the excitement that we experience when we talk about Younique. Have an amazing day, and I will speak to you all soon.